Now here's Daljit Dhaliwal with details of more of the day's news.
Thanks, John. The government is to double the amount of compensation it pays to children who are disabled by vaccines given on the NHS. After years of campaigns to increase the lump sums given to families as compensation when their children were damaged by vaccination, the government finally gave in today.
For me? Well, all the stuff that happened at school, I suppose it was a really bad time to come out because of all the Section 28 stuff, and I maybe should have kept it a bit more private until I'd maybe left school. But I was sure and I was ready, and that was the time I wanted to out myself. I was walking around to go to the train station. I was totally in the open and everything. It was daylight and people were just walking by, and a big group were coming behind me. And I was aware that they were shouting names and homophobic abuse and stuff at me. So I walked really quickly, and then the other way some more people came and they were just shoving me about, and they got me on the floor and kicked me in the side of the head, and I was bleeding and stuff, but I never went to the police or anything.
There were celebrations on the streets of Edinburgh this weekend to mark the final repeal of the notorious clause last week. School children must now be taught the importance of marriage, but can also be told openly about homosexuality.
Then nobody will be going on about it. They'll know what it's about, and that we're just normal people and nothing different.
Hopefully the children at our school and who are having questions about their sexuality, then maybe the repeal of Section 28 they can talk to teachers about it and maybe be a bit more proud, I feel like.
That report from our Scottish correspondent Sarah Smith. And tomorrow night in the Channel 4 Generation Sex season, we'll be looking at the problem of young women, mostly Asian, being forced into marriage with men they have never met. Now over to Daljit for a last look at tonight's headlines.
In the last hour, Zimbabwe's President Robert Mugabe has called for national unity in the wake of his party's narrow election victory. In a radio broadcast, he said victory and defeat must cohabit in the same national space for greater peace and togetherness. And Standard Life members have voted to reject calls for the company to demutualise.
Main headline tonight, Downing Street has slapped down the Cabinet Office Minister Mo Mowlam over her suggestion that the Queen should leave Buckingham Palace. Prime Minister, who's had his weekly audience with the Queen tonight, let it be known she'd be staying put. We're back tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Till then, from Daljit and from me, that is Channel 4 News. Good evening.
The searching is over.